bandstand was a focal point for communities to come together, perform and celebrate music. And tonight we invite you to enjoy the diversity and talent that we enjoy in our school community. Our first item was from our concert band, led by Mr. Dredge, showing bandstands from two distinctly different eras. Firstly, the swing years and more funky 1970s with Stevie Wonder. This sets the scene for this evening as we transverse time and genre. We return now to the mid-20th century with two smaller ensembles. Firstly, our barbershop quartet, Forte, perform Don't Blame Me, a phrase that I'm sure any parent of a teenage male has heard before. Here are Forte.
Ever since that lucky day I found you, I hung around you just like a fool, falling head and heels in love like a kid out of school. My poor heart is in an awful state now, 'tis too late now to call a home.
to one of our larger groups for this evening, the Junior Concert Band. This year has brought about an exciting change in Year 9, with all option music students taking up a concert band instrument and spending most of their class time playing together. Almost all of them only started on these instruments this year, and their progress has far outstripped expectations. They joined with some of our Year 10s to perform Pirates of the Caribbean and Boogie Blues. There will be a brief pause at the end of this item while we reset the stage. Next on our program is the school's Kapahaku group. They will perform the Waitatera Mai Rā Anō, composed by Arana Gardner. Waitatera are used to warm up the vocal cords and use harmony in the same way as choral works and hymns. Its purpose is to announce the group and set a positive scene for their performance. They will follow this with the school haka. The haka, composed by Papa Manu Kawana in 2003, is an important part of our school's ethos and speaks of our efforts to strive for our aspirations. Year 9 classes compete fiercely to be judged best in their year. The potency of this haka was recently displayed at the tangi for staff member Mr. Tamatea, to whom the group would like to dedicate their performance.
Ke ngā mate hai atu rā ki te pō, mui mai rā, kāti. Rātau ki te pō, tātou ki te ao, wairua, nui osu. Ki te manuhiri i tuara, au te ki mai, haere kake mai ki te kai. O te tumanako kia pai te hai, o reira tēnā, tēnā pai, nā tēnā koutou.
school, we have a strong tradition of ensemble music. We have two string groups this evening. The first is the Troubadour Trio. Comprising Year 11 and 12 students, they received a highly commended award at the Regional New Zealand Chamber Music Competition held earlier this year. They'll be performing Mazurka from Carbon, the Troubadour Trio. Soap Choir, is an all-comers group which this year has approaching 80 singers attending weekly rehearsals. The size of this group has dictated a change of repertoire and the formation of a smaller chorus specialising in barbershop singing, which you'll see later. They'll be singing two songs, Sing Your Way Home, which features the well-known Dvorak anthem Going Home, and We Rise Again. At the conclusion of this item, refreshments will be served in the atrium, and we invite you also to bring some change to support the stage band's fundraising efforts for their upcoming trip to Australia. But now, directed by HOD of Music, Graham Young, and accompanied by Mr. Paul Dredge, here is the Soap Choir.
Sure as the
That was the BS Boys, led by old boy Tim Sheriffs. The BS Boys is a new initiative this year, and this audition ensemble will compete later this term at the Young Singers in Harmony National Competition in Hamilton. I hope you feel refreshed and didn't overdo the cupcakes. We have a diverse second half in store for you. Next up on our bandstand is our jazz combo, Blue Avenue. They'll perform the Bill Withers classic, Ain't No Sunshine. was Edward Fairclough and Seb George, our two top pipers duelling it off. Usually we see the pipers in a more formal setting, and they are an integral part of our school. We are incredibly fortunate to have players of their calibre and the organisational leadership of tutor Mrs. Sharon Hancock. Another round of applause, please. Our second string ensemble, the Norton Trio, comprises one Year 11 student and two Year 10 students. This ensemble really does have a great deal of potential. Please welcome the Norton Trio, playing Movement 3 Finale. Is in his 22nd year at PNBHS, and this is very much a rebuilding year after losing most of last year's gold medal winning group. This is a very young group, and as their leader, I'm extremely proud of the way they've worked this year. The chorale continues to have a wide range of repertoire, and tonight we show two sides of the coin. Firstly, a parody of the well-known tune Side by Side, and then the challenging and atmospheric Ubi Caritas by Norwegian composer Ola Yelo. We are directed, as always, by Graham Young. We're nearly at the end of the evening's performance. Our final act tonight is the stage band. Stage band has had a hectic year with a great many performances as they gear up for a trip to Australia in September. They'll be based around Adelaide and will have a series of workshops with multi-instrumentalist and music legend James Morrison, and composer, artist, conductor and motivational speaker James Broughton. This is a fantastic learning experience, and the band is exceptionally grateful to Mr. Lauritsen and Mrs. Dearlove for all the time that they have given to organise and fundraise this trip. The band has a couple of guests tonight. In the first item, Love Is Here to Stay, the guest vocalist will be myself. Sitting in with the band also on alto sax is our guest old boy, the inspirational Mr. Johnny McCormick, who will also feature in our final number. It has been my pleasure to guide you through this evening, and I'll now leave you in the very capable hands of Mr. Neville Lauritsen. Thank you. It's very clear, our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time
It's great to be here tonight, and after 2 nights of concerts, we just got 2 more numbers to finish, and it's great to have a great audience here tonight as well. We're going to play a number now which made famous by Simon and Garfunkel. Some people say it's probably their greatest hit ever. And here we go, we're going to play Bridge Over Troubled Water. It features James French on trumpet, who you saw before when he came out here and played a solo, and also it features Simon Pritchard as well on tenor sax. So I hope you enjoy this Bridge Over Troubled Water.
We've got one more number to do before we finish up.
obviously we've got to do some thank yous before we let them do that, and also introduce Johnny a little bit more. So just thank yous first and foremost. PTA, we're just giving it the time helping with refreshments at the front, and the parents of stage band that have given up their time the last couple of nights. And especially a special one to Julie Hanson with the fantastic cupcakes. Over the last 2 nights we've sold close to 300 of those. So, yeah, thank you for all of those ones that have helped us with that. The concert takes a little bit of putting together. The ones people you don't see on the stage are itinerant tutors. And we have about 180 kids who have lessons at school each week. And we have a fantastic team of professionals who come in very quietly, teach for a couple of hours and go away and never get very much acknowledgement at all. So I want to thank them. I know there are a couple here tonight. So thank you very much for all that you do and for the things that you never get. And you just keep doing it year on year out. So that's fantastic. Our crew that we have, multi-instrumentalist extraordinaire Mr. Paul Dredge, who's just fantastic to have around. At the moment up in the sound box doing sound for us, but has also done the front of house organisation, organising the kids, organising me, and all the things that I keep forgetting to do every day. So patience is a saint. So thank you for doing that. For Nev that's on stage here does an amazing job with these guys anyway, but also does a fantastic number of other tasks. Just very quietly gets on with it and makes things happen. And we would be really stuffed with it. So thank you. Special round of applause please for George, who's been in very, very short notice, did a fantastic job as compere for the last 2 nights. Round for George. And just really, thank you for the guys that have been helping backstage. This thing gets thrown together at quite a rate of knots. So the stage crew and guys that have been helping backstage, thank you very much guys for the last couple of nights, it's been awesome. Really, the performers, as you noticed tonight, there's been quite a large number, somewhere between 160 and 180 guys that come across stage this evening. And that's a really nice thing to have nearly 10% of the school population involved in a show like this. That's pretty cool. So thank you guys for the numbers that are sticking out. Been an awesome audience. This is probably one of the fullest nights that I can recall for a school concert in a number of years, so I really do appreciate your support. And also on a day-by-day basis, you are the ones that have to put up with the practices at home that may not sound fantastic all the time. You are the taxi service that gets them where they need to be. You are the laundry service and everything else that needs to be done to keep these guys passionate about their music, and your support is invaluable. So thank you very much for what you do to make this happen. We've got one more to go. And the last few years we've started asking old boys to come back. Well, actually, sorry, Johnny said old boys. Past students. There we go. Past students to come back and just share with them. So the guys get the idea that music keeps going on for life. And in Johnny's case, that's definitely true. We'll show you a picture of him and the boys high brass band. Yeah, got it? That's about Wally's playing. And in the brass band in 1957, because we didn't have a stage band back then. So that'll come up Wally's playing, because he probably doesn't want to see that. Might be old, but I'm not that old. Uniforms look familiar. Johnny's done an amazing job over the years. He's been actually a tutor at the school here since the mid-80s. And he retired at the end of 2013, which lasted 11 months. Until he phoned up out of the blue and sort of said, "Have you got a couple of hours?" And very, very welcome phone call. He's been an inspiration for us many, many years, and I had a treadmill of fantastic saxophone players that have come out of Palmerston that would not have existed without Johnny. On a professional level, he's also been involved in some of the iconic bands in New Zealand history, most notably probably Quincy Conserve from the 1970s. Who I just read the Music Encyclopedia Bible, Stranded in Paradise, which states that in their day, they were the tightest band in New Zealand and were actually hunted by HMV to do recording for touring artists because they were that good. Out of that band also came Bruno Lawrence and Roger Fox and a great many others. About 30 members went through that band. So that's a very important statement. And as Johnny says, they're actually still getting royalties to this day. Not that much, but they're still there. Yeah, couple of bucks. So really just to show how important one person can be in their life and music, and what a great treasure trove of knowledge and what an inspiration we have. Mr. Joe McCall. need to do in the last couple of days. So thank you again for supporting us. We'll see you again really soon. Cheers.